Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
All right, gosh, I feel like it wasn't that long ago that we all chatted.
I know, right?
I was kind of perusing through the comments. We had several hundred birthday wishes.
Yeah. Thank you. For me and for Little Miss. Yes.
Yes. Everybody wanted to wish you guys a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we had such a good time. Brianna already knows this, of course, but I thought I would share with you. It's just hilarious. So I took Harper. She spent the night, Saturday night.
Yes.
Saturday, because Brianna's birthday was Sunday. And so Harper came home from work with me on Saturday and we went birthday shopping. So we did some birthday shopping for her and then did some shopping for Mom. And then she spent the night and then everybody came over for breakfast and we celebrated Mom's birthday. So, so it was really sweet. So two things that were kind of fun. One is the magical monogram. Yeah.
I was going to bring it to show
You
them.
should have brought it.
Because it even made Robert
It
giggle
was
just a little bit.
so sweet. We come around the corner and she sees these mugs and the mugs all have cocoa. What was in there? Cocoa and
chocolates.
And all kinds of things in there. She says, oh my gosh, Mom would love that. It's kind of a sparkly cup.
Yeah.
Mom would love that. And look, it's an M for Mom.
Yeah. I showed it to Robert. I was like, what's the M for?
For Mom.
Because it's like, why would she use your last initial? That's weird. I said, no, it's Mom.
My favorite necklace that I wear all the time was my M monogram. Yes, of course. It was, I know. Yes. I loved it. Said, yeah, absolutely. So, love it. Super sweet.
Yeah.
And then also, oh my gosh, just warmed my heart. I just love our hippie culture at Soap Lake. I mean, we talk about it all the time and, you know, I just love every part of it. And I think that sometimes my kids think that I'm a little bit weird, but obviously the grandkids do not.
They're all in it.
They're all up in it. Yeah, they're all up in it. They love it. So what was fun is, so we were in another store, so we were shopping, and we go by, and I am not kidding you, no prompting from me at all, not in the slightest bit. As we're walking by, in fact, she noticed him before me. She sees, what does she see? This great big display of lava lamps. She like freaks out. Oh my gosh, lava lamps. Could I have a lava lamp? Of course you can.
Yeah.
Of course. So she was, I think that was what she was most excited for.
She loves it. So the other night, everybody came over to help butcher a deer and do all of that. But she made sure everyone went in. She took Grandma in. She took Papa in. She took all the cousins. Look at my lava lamp. Her whole room is just glowing pink. It's like, Harper, are you sure you can sleep in here? She's like, I will figure it out. So I gave her one of the little sleep masks. We'll put this on just in case. Because she's used to a very dark room and it is glowing pink.
Lava pink.
She loves it.
It's fantastic.
Even why it's like, wow. Is that really a nightlight? And I said, well,
it's not really a nightlight. It's a lava lamp. But
he's like, I might need one of those. Because that boy is afraid of the dark. It has like 4 lights in his room. Every outlet has a light in it.
They had other colors.
He might need a lava lamp because he's kind of digging her room lit up.
Who wouldn't dig a lava lamp?
She thinks that's really cool.
I mean, we tried to build a 65-foot one at Soap Lake, which may still happen. Yeah. But anyway, super, super fun. Yeah, she absolutely, really fun. So anyway, and then also just a funny little thing is we've talked many times before about Harper's appetite. Yeah. She eats a lot for this teeny tiny little thin girl.
She can pack it in there.
She'll 3 waffles and where she just eats a lot. And you never know if you're going to grow into that or, I don't know, but I don't know where she puts it all. Never has a tummy ache. And she eats at least twice as much as what I eat. So I asked her where she wanted to go for dinner. Papa didn't join us. It was just the two of us. He was busy working because we got off work at 4 and he did not. And so, and he was thinking maybe he would hook up with us and meet us for dinner, but he didn't. But anyway, so I said, well, where do you want to go? And well, she didn't really know. And I said, well, think about what would be the best thing to eat. What would you really, really want to eat? And she really wanted a burger and curly fries.
Yeah.
Was what she picked. And I said, okay, well,
And that's what she wanted for her birthday dinner here. And we were going to go to Barb and Ed's in town, but they changed their hours. And so they're closing at like 4. And it's like, oh, Harper, we can't get a burger and curly fries. And so we decided Burger King. She thought would be fun because they could play and she could still get a burger, but she still wasn't like feeling it. No. But the toys was fun.
Yeah. The food.
A little cesspool of germs.
So gross. So we sat down there and we watched them all crawling around up in there, and I thought, how do you clean those?
I don't think there's such thing as like a Lysol balm. Like you have bug bombs, but I don't know if there's a Lysol balm. Because even Wyatt's like, are you sure you want Maisie in there? I said, well, why can't she? He's like, well, what if she gets stuck? I said, well, she better get out. Because I'm going to go home with or without her. I'm not getting up there. And Eliza's like, it's okay, I'll get her.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in there.
No. And for so many reasons. Not just the filth and what's in there, but yeah. No. Great big no.
Yeah. Burger curly fries. I get it. I did a good curly fry.
No. Yeah. It was, I'm just not. That kind of food just causes me a stomachache every time.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, hard to eat that kind of stuff. But anyway.
So where did she choose?
What she had, okay, so we went. So she picked Arby's because, there's like this little food network area right there. And I said, well, we can go to, and she said, well, I don't mind McDonald's. I said, no, let's not go to McDonald's. Let's go get a good one. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking Rock Top would be good because she could also have deep fried pickles.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like National Pickle Day. Thea emailed me. It was National Pickle Day.
Oh.
And so I thought, oh yeah, that would be good. But we couldn't get a table. So we went to Arby's, which was right next door. And I said, well, Arby's is actually pretty good. And they have kind of a variety of things. They have burgers and ham sandwiches and beef sandwiches. And, she couldn't remember eating there. I said, well, you've definitely eaten here before on the way to the cabin. But so we went there. And so she ordered the kids' meal because the kids' meal, you get your choice of a slider and then applesauce and a drink. And I wasn't thinking. And I said, well, does that sound good? She goes, oh, yeah, that sounds good. And she chose ham. Okay, great. She says, but there's not curly fries. And I said, well, let's get a side of curly fries, too. So we got a curly fries. And then I got something. I think I got something different. Oh, I got that chicken cordon bleu sandwich. Have you ever had that there? It's quite good, really. I mean, it's just a breaded chicken patty, ham, and cheese. And then you smother it in horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce.
Horsey sauce. Right? Man, I could drink that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so then it came, and so she wolfed down it was a slider, so it was literally
itty bitty. She's probably starving.
And I cut my sandwich in half. And so I knew I was only going to eat half of so she ate the other half of my sandwich. And then she had sucked down that applesauce, ate all of the curly fries. And I said, well, are you still hungry? She says, well, no, we'll wait till we'll get home and we'll have dessert with Papa. And I said, okay, that sounds good. And I said, are you sure you got enough? And I'm kind of looking, and she says, yeah. She says, isn't it weird that the kids' portion is half the size of the adult portion? It's like, yeah, that's so weird. Yeah. That doesn't seem right at all. She says, no, that they have that backwards. And I said, yeah, they totally have it backwards. So yeah, and then we had dessert when we got home, and anyway, super fun.
All my kids are pretty good eaters.
Yeah, really
Maisie goes through her phases, but again, she's 3, so they all do at that age. But
it's always about texture.
Yeah, definitely for her
kids.
So they're all really good eaters.
Yeah, and when we were talking, they liked the little footage of you shared some pictures of Maisie.
Oh yeah,
the box of things. So they liked seeing her. But oh my gosh, we have to share. So when the kids were leaving on Sunday, I was saying something to Harper and something to Wyatt, and they go, "Oh, really?" But I was facing Maisie, and I go, "Yeah," and I kind of winked, at them, and Maisie says, "Your eye? There's something in your eye?"
Your eye.
And I said, "No, I was winking." I said, "Can you wink?" And I winked again, and she says, "Yeah," and then she of course goes.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
It is the cutest thing.
I've Never.
And she doesn't. We've asked her like 3 or 4 times, and every time since then she does it. And every time we just crack up. And it's like, how did she get a wink out of that?
Yeah.
Because the other kids, when they try to wink, they,
blink their eyes.
Do some weird. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Her is
squinty. It's so cute.
Okay, Maisie.
Give us a wink. You're adorable.
Maybe do it again.
Me and Robert will get like, hey, can I get a wink from you?
Can I get a wink from you?
It's trying to feel so good. I hope she never learns the right way.
Don't teach her how to wink.
We like that one. That's the perfect one.
I know.
It's
just
super cute.
adorable. Just adorable. Let's see. And then one other fun story about Maisie. And the funny thing about what Maisie did yesterday is it reminds me so much of what Jordan did when I was in labor with you. And it's just so funny because I was thinking about that. I think about it every year around your birthday, what happens. And Maisie, because what happened yesterday, we're closed because then we can get all of the online orders cut and packaged, and we kind of tear up the store a little bit, putting the new stuff away. And so we're closed. We're in here, but we're not really open for business. And Maisie's out here with her little shopping basket, and she was helping. She's really good. Yeah, she helps, and she'll take something back to Brianna, and then she'll bring something back to me. And she kind of stays busy, and she doesn't cause any trouble. And she's just cute. And anyway, somebody had pulled up some big truck carrying. He had a trailer. So she was all excited. Look, Nana, look! And she's pointing, and of course, all of a sudden, here's this man at the door, and he pulled up because he wanted in and to get something for his wife. So I went over and opened the door, and she's so friendly. Oh, and so friendly. I'm Maisie. Who are you? And he says, oh, I'm Scott. This is Nana. Come. And then she's grabbing his hand. Yeah. Come. See Mom. Come, see Mom. And and he's like thinking, what is happening? Because I reached behind him and I locked the door again. It's like, wait a minute.
Don't.
I'm just here for something.
Someone's expecting me for dinner. They know I'm here. Don't take me.
I know. He was very, very sweet. He was just here to get some potato fabric for his wife. And
you got Lizzie on top of that.
And then Lizzie.
In a quilt shop.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And he thought that Lizzie was trying to get in between him and Maisie, which is true, but not because Lizzie was protecting Maisie. It was, is there love to be handed out? Pick me.
It's my turn.
Get me in here a little bit. Forget the baby. So, yeah, he was absolutely mauled. And quick to get out. I cut his fabric, took his money, and booted him out the door.
Bad timing.
Too much love. But anyway, it was kind of funny because I was thinking we need to tell them about Jordan's hunting experience, which is really hilarious. But just briefly, Jordan did that exact same thing when I was in labor with Brianna. So 33 years ago and 2 days ago, I knew that I was in labor that morning when I woke up, and we are 45 minutes from the hospital from where we were going to deliver, and Jordan was 18 months old. So Brian was getting him ready, and I was getting in the shower, and then we were going to drop him off at Grandma's, and then we were going to go to Wenatchee and kind of walk the malls a little bit, so that we were 5 minutes from the hospital instead of 45 minutes, because we thought once everything got settled and once my water broke, we knew it was going to go kind of fast. So anyway, I gotten out of the shower, but of course, humongous. And back then we were poor and broke, and so our bath towels were not the luscious big ones that we have now. They didn't really fit around my rotund. And so, anyway, so I got out of the shower, and I didn't want to put clothes on until I had to. So I was laying on Jordan's bed, low little toddler bed, just kind of laying there with my postage size towel over my absolutely bare naked body. And he is playing on the floor, just playing, just really, really good. And all of a sudden there was a knock at the door. And a knock at the door doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not going to answer it. I don't care who it is. Just go away. It didn't make any difference. And back then, where we lived is where Brianna lives now. And Brian's shop, he did auto body repair for 20 years, and he was out in his shop. So I thought, well, whoever it is can go out and talk to Brian. It won't matter. And then all of a sudden, small town, what happens in a small town? The door opens. And it's Kevin, our contractor. We had just built on this playroom, sewing room area, and he was coming in to measure for the cabinets that we were putting in the sewing room. All of a sudden, this door opens, and he says, "Hello, Cindy, are you in here?" And all of a sudden, Jordan goes running out the room before I can get my beluga body up off of the bed to stop him. And he goes out there, and it's like, oh, no. So I'm standing there kind of trapped, totally naked, with this stupid little towel, and he's out there saying, "Mom's here. Mom's here. Mom's here." So Kevin can't quite understand him, but he's pulling on his hand saying, "Come with me. Mom's here. Mom's here." And I'm thinking, do not, what is happening? And Kevin's kind of calling out. And of course, I'm not answering. And I should have just said, "I'm naked. Do not come down the hall."
And in labor.
And in labor. Get out. But I thought, nope, I'm just not going to say anything. And of course, Jordan was insistent for him to come with, and it's made me think of that the way that Maisie was doing that with Scott. "Come, meet mom. Anyway, Kevin, bless his heart, knew better that if I wasn't calling out to come in, I could have been otherwise indisposed, which I was. Yeah. And he says, "I'm going to go talk to your dad." At the shop, and
I'm not wanting your house.
I know. And thank goodness. Yeah. And so, and it's kind of funny because I think about this a lot, and I know you probably think now with your kids being little, what will they be like as adults? Yeah. They will be as adults exactly who they are as children. And I never really thought about that, but I think about it now all the time, that you were always very even-tempered and quiet and, calm all the time. You never had those horrifying moments as a child. Yeah. And you're like that as an adult. You just don't get rattled at all. Just really even all the time. Jordan, the friendliest, kindest, "Come with me, give you the shirt off your back, off his back. Just friendly, no stranger. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No stranger. And he's like that as an adult. Yeah, he's just, and our third child.
He's a wild one.
He's the same adult as he was a child. And so it's just kind of funny. I think about that a lot, that, we should have known exactly how you guys would grow up, because it was who you were as children. And I think the same thing with your kids, and Jordan's kids. All of you guys have great kids, which are kind of fun. But anyway, and then so we have to fill you in on the last installment of the hunting saga. They all made it home. Everybody home safely, and only 2 deers.
Yeah, only 2.
Yeah, out of
6
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just to recap, there's the OGs, which everybody knows that stands for old guys, right? So there's the 2 uncles and Dennis, Robert's dad, Jordan's father-in-law. And then
an older cousin.
Robert. And then an older cousin.
Like
Troy must be
52, 53.
He's like, yeah, I would say so. 52, 53. An MOG. And then Robert.
Yeah.
33. We've all determined Robert is 33 for a couple more months.
He's 34 in February.
We can remember that.
Probably not.
33.
I'll try.
And the other thing about Robert is so strong. I mean, he is like beastly strong. It's crazy the stuff that he can lift.
Yeah, he's very strong.
Without even thinking about it.
That farm boy strong.
It's something. And so, he has to do everything.
Yeah.
He sets up the tent. He sets up the stove. He chops all the wood. He does all of the stuff. And so I think he was really glad to have Jordan come this time. But so here's the funny thing. So I think we might have mentioned this in one of our hunting installments, that there wasn't room for Jordan in the tent.
Yes.
Right? So, because all of the OGs have to have their cots.
And their, they're not respirators.
Their breathing masks. CPAPs. And the generator running.
Farmer's like, it was rough. You couldn't hear the twinkles of the stars at all.
Once you need a CPAP, should you be sleeping in a tent in the woods?
I think thinking about maybe campers next year. Robert's like, 'cause I need some real quality sleep. Y'all can put your stuff somewhere else.
Next, you're gonna want your recliners.
Yeah. I told her, I was like, why do you guys try to think about camping, hunting somewhere else? Like, you could sleep in town out in the woods.
At the Holiday Inn and take the drive, the 20-minute drive out
really
to the...
have to be out there.
No.
You can start your fire, roast your hot dog over the fire, put it out, and go home.
You can act like you're roughing it, but are you really?
Yeah.
No,
That's funny.
you're not. But Jordan was. So
Yeah,
the
he was.
funny thing is, so the first night, so what Jordan ended up doing, I was thinking at first that he was sleeping in his truck, but no, what he had done, he was at least smart enough to not to take that big, pretty, fancy camper that they have
Yes.
up there, which was smart. What he took instead is he has this Innova trailer, right? Because he's an Innova dealer, so he'll go take those and set those up. So he has this Innova trailer, and he thought, well, that will work out perfect. It's enclosed, and he put in a little propane heater that he thought would work great. He has his sleeping bag and all of his stuff, so that was going to work out great. So he parks the whole thing, and he lights his fire. Well, the propane heater, apparently because of the buildup, because of the enclosed area buildup of carbon monoxide, it kept shutting off. So he'd light it
A good
again,
problem to have.
and it would shut off. Yeah. And so he's trying to figure out, well, how do I like disable that? And I'm listening to his story thinking,
You better not have to figure that out.
cannot disable that. That is a safety feature, knowing that you will not wake up.
Right.
And so, but he got so cold, it's like, screw it. He's just gonna, he knows that he has his sleeping bag was a 20 below zero. He's like, I'll be great. I'll be fine. So he gets all in his
He's
sleeping bag, he puts it all
also
up.
military, so they used the whole little foxhole training thing. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. He probably should have dug a hole, but then the hole probably would have been warmer.
He should have done something.
I don't. Why don't you just sneak into the tent and cut under, Robert's cot?
Curl up with someone. No, men can't sleep like that. Men can't
Be the
sleep.
dog on the floor.
I
It's
know.
fine.
Yeah, no. So he woke up, of course, freezing. 'Cause it got to, was it
I bet.
5 degrees? I think he said
Probably.
5 degrees.
Or miserable.
Super
would've went
cold.
to
And
town.
I said to him, I can't believe that, I mean, aren't you lucky to be alive? He says, no. He says, and that was what Dennis said too, because he thought that he was going to be warmer. And Dennis, his father-in-law, says, no, in that kind of a sleeping bag, it only means that you're not going to die.
It doesn't mean you're gonna be warm.
You're not going to be warm.
You should have brought the dog.
Brought something. So then he had to come home because he had to work a couple days. And then he went back. But what did he do? Farm boy ingenuity. He wasn't going to bring that silly propane heater. He brought a wood stove.
I know. It's like, because he came to my house, he grabbed some groceries for Robert, and he's like, I'm making a little wood stove. What do you need that for?
A wood stove in his trailer with the wood bottom. He had...
I said, are you sure? He's like, oh yeah, I got an emergency exit. If something
I can go
happens,
the other way.
I can go out the other door. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
No, I'm glad I did not know about it before he left.
So bad.
No, I know, but he made it home. He survived. He made it home. No fires, no inhalation damage. So I don't know. And he said it was toasty warm and he was super
Yeah,
comfortable.
that was great.
But again, next year they're rethinking.
He said he had some party board or whatever down so it wouldn't catch fire. I was like, okay. I don't know. Until it did. I mean, whatever. I guess as long as your life insurance is picked up.
What's that joke they tell? What's the last thing a redneck says?
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Probably exactly what happened. I'll be fine. If
Watch
not,
this.
I'll be real warm because I'll be standing outside watching it burn.
I know. All of that.
I don't understand when there's no women involved.
When there's no women involved.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens.
There was
That's right.
way better options.
I asked him if he heard his mother's voice in his head at all. He goes, well, he did.
But again, my plan B was that way.
Again, yeah. Yeah, anyway, but
I don't
they
know.
made it home unscathed.
He got his deer.
He got his
first
deer.
win, so it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That's what
funny.
we were
He's
prepping.
never really been a hunter. I don't know. But yeah, he really enjoyed it, though,
Yeah.
which was good. But it's because Pa's not a hunter at all.
No, we're
just
not a hunting
never-
family.
no.
We married into the one.
You married into one. Yeah, Pa just never enjoyed it at all. So.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ever going to clean anything. I don't even clean the fish. I like to eat fish. Fresh fish, I love that. But I don't want to catch it. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to clean it.
I'm just glad that everyone's done asking me after being married for 10 years. They're done asking me if I want to help. No.
No.
Nope. I watch kids. Gonna go inside. Was that someone crying? I gotta go. Gotta go find some Band-Aids. No thanks.
Nope. Got laundry to do.
Well, what kind of cuts
It's
do you
bath
want?
time.
What do you want?
I don't care.
I don't know. Whatever Robert wants.
No. No. I know.
I go in there and sneak a few bites for the cats outside, and then I'm out again.
No. I mean, I can appreciate it. I respect it. I understand it. I support it even. But no. And I always act when somebody goes, oh, look, and they'll show me their, yay.
Nice. Robert asks every year, you see it? It doesn't look like it's dead.
No.
He's like, yeah, but no, it is.
I know, they always say that. They always say that. It doesn't look like it's dead.
Is it standing on 4 legs? Well, no. Okay, then. I don't need to see it.
I don't want to see it.
Somebody said
Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah, she'll still cheer for
I support it.
Cheer for them at the backside.
Because I know that, it's not sport hunting, they're hunting because they eat it. It's part of your food budget and, it's okay. Perfectly all right. I really, really respect women that can do it. Lori was a hunter. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
My life would have to be different. I could do it to provide for my kids. If
my kids would eat a lot of roots.
A lot of roots. Yeah.
Berries.
I would be able to do it for them. But maybe. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never myself.
I mean, maybe if my life were different, but
right.
I can't even really picture.
I think if you have to,
I can walk to the store 1 block to the grocery store and any kind of.
If life was different, maybe.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Then it would be different. If your life were different, your life would be different. But since it's not, we don't have to worry about that.
Right.
So
Bob the Butcher is fantastic.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Which is funny. Speaking of that, Ben had to comment last week when I showed the picture of my squirrel? He said that was barely 1 serving.
That tail would have been a mighty fine duster, though. Just saying.
Yes. So anyway. All right. So the other thing, we have some unfinished business that we have to handle. We have to talk about. One thing is, did the video go up yesterday?
Yes, they would have seen the show and tell of the buy now items for the McKay fundraiser we're doing on Saturday.
All right. So 21, because we had a bonus item that showed up just in the nick of time from Becky Frederick, our friend from Oregon, which was really, really nice because we didn't have a kit. Well, we had the mystery kits. So if you haven't seen that, go back and check that out.
I'll have it watch air next for you guys.
Yeah. So there's 21 things, but one of the things there are 20 of the 20 quantity of them. So I think there's enough that I think that will be okay. I think things will still go fast, but hopefully those of you guys that are like into it, will be able to get what you want.
Yeah.
We priced them really well. I think it's similar to the breast cancer stuff, where it was a fair price, not overpriced at all, but understanding that it also wasn't,
yard sale shopping.
Yeah, because we're trying to raise $5,000 for McKay, and then the donation button is on, and we appreciate that. And so that will be Saturday night at 5 p.m.
Yes, this Saturday, just a couple days.
This Saturday.
So make sure you take the minute to watch that. Put a alarm on your phone. Remind you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that'll be really good. And also other presents. You haven't seen this yet. This is from our friend Evelyn from Petersburg, Illinois. It's a very, very sweet card. Got a little puppy.
Oh, I like the puppies.
Really sweet card. And she said, just a really sweet card, really kind, and that she loves to hang out with us and that we make her day, and she loves to giggle, which is really good. And she said she made us each a towel and that we would know which one was for who. So there's this one. I love
My favorite
these.
people have paws. Oh. Too shy.
I love these.
Me too. I put them on my oven all the time.
Yeah, Betty used to make these for us all the time. Brian's mom, before she passed. And
I'm still training Robert about pretty towels and.
These are wall hangings, not for your hands. And then this is mine.
Here's cute.
Here's cute.
And the perfect colors for her.
Perfect colors for my house. Yes, we did know which one was her. Thank you. Really nice. And then we have a gift to give out. So this is a really funny story. So on Sunday, we started out in the boutique room because we had what was it? Was it 6 boxes of batiks? I can't even remember.
And a box of pre-cuts.
Box of pre-cuts, a lot of batiks, which was really nice. So then it was kind of a nice idea for you to kind of see the colors and see the rest of the room. And we thought, well, it might be fun to do a little guessing game and see how many bolts of batik do we actually have. And so we have a prize for the winner. And what we originally said is that this was what the prize was these, what do they call them? Sample carts.
Yeah.
Is what they call them. And
we did these in like the blenders, like think Moto Marbles kind of a thing.
Yeah,
so that if you
case.
hadn't used batiks before, you're not really sold on it, more solid tonal things, you might give it a whirl. It might be easier to use in a print. So yeah, that was the ones we showed on Sunday that the winner was going to receive. Is going to receive
these. Well, so funny thing. So we knew because I went in and I counted.
I got it wrong.
You got it way wrong.
Well, in my head, it's like, well,
Because
no way.
what did you guess? I don't remember.
Like 600, something like that. Not enough. Not enough.
First
Wait,
row.
my head. I was thinking, how many cubbies? How many bolts fit in a cubby? And then I like got up there, and it's like, no way. There's not that many. Anna beat me. Anna got closer than I did.
And Anna guessed 700.
900 something. You weren't too far, but yeah.
The actual number was 1208.
1,208 bolts
of
batiks in that room.
Is what we have. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. And that counted the 3 bolts of extra wide. I felt like that, was important to count those. But yeah, so.
Everything in that room.
It was more than I thought also. I thought it was going to be about 900.
Well, and the room doesn't look that big. I mean, it looks as big as you probably saw on camera. I mean, I feel like there's no way there are 1,200 bolts of fabric in that room.
Count them.
It just shows you how many bolts are in our shop. If that room had over 1,200 bolts.
Yeah. Which is a tiny little room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we knew the number.
Yes.
And so, because I had texted, I asked these guys to guess, and then I texted them the number. So we knew the number while we were waiting for everybody to guess.
Put it in notes.
And so everybody's
And we
putting their
also
numbers
checked those of you who emailed me numbers. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I get a text. We get a text. We had a little group chat going on. And because Anna was watching it, she says, we have a 1208. We have a 1208. It's 1208 Deborah or whatever whatever. And I thought, oh, who's that? So I go searching because we can look on our computer, look up our customers. Mm-hmm. And so there was also like a last initial or something. So I look it up to see who it is. And I thought, well, 1208 Deborah. And I found a Deborah from Shelton, Washington, whose birthday was 1208. But the email that we had for her was a little bit different. So I texted back and I said, well, I think I found her. I think it's this gal from Shelton and her birthday is 1208. So the email's a little bit different, but I'm thinking it must be her. And Anna goes, of course it is. That's the number she picked. And I had not put that together. Yeah. It's like, oh, yeah. 1208. Of course. It has to be her. So I wanted to call her that night, but it was like 7:00 Sunday night. And Pa is sitting there going, don't call her on a Sunday night. It's like, oh, yeah, you're right. And we should make sure that Brianna is, maybe Anna are there also. So we waited. And so we called her and yesterday morning and said, when she answered the phone, said, oh, this is Cindy from FabriChat, and you're on speakerphone with Brianna. And I think I said something like, guess how many batik bolts we have. And anyway, so we laughed a little bit. And then she says, so we visited a little bit. And then she says, do you know what that number is? And I said, yes, we do know that your birthday is 1208. Yeah. And so we thought that was really lucky. So that was really fun.
Really cool.
Because
really cool.
I think that I'm going to use that. I'm going to start guessing. I mean, when it's maybe applicable, guess 219.
Guess your birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday would have been real close.
It would have been really close.
Really close.
Guess your birthday, unless it's like super weird,
Yeah,
if your birthday is
January. February.
101.
It depends on, what you're guessing for. If it, gummy bears, not bad. It could be.
Maybe.
It could be close.
I know. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to use that because otherwise you just make up some weird number.
Yeah.
you know.
All
So
right.
what we're going to do is, since it's her birthday,
We're going to also send
we're
a
gonna
little
add,
birthday present.
we have some other ones. So these are some other ones that are, again, just some fun.
And you might think Shelton, that's about a 3-ish hour drive from us. She has never been here.
She's never been here.
When they were traveling this direction for fishing or whatever, she really doesn't like Quilter then. So she's, we're on our list to come visit. So she got the same look-a-loo that you guys got.
I know, she's not been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
going to
think
send her
it's
some
3
more
hours.
cards.
It's got to be more than that.
It might
'Cause if
be.
she's on the west side of Olympia.
Yeah, it could be a little more than that. 3.5 hours.
4?
It's a drive.
Type in the comments, Deborah. How far away are you? You could be 4.
Yeah. It could be.
We don't know because we try not to go over there. And then look at these.
Beautiful.
I know. And then I have one more.
And they are kind of funny sizes because, again, they're just ones that they show us. We're like, oh, that's pretty. Let's order these 6 of them
You
or
can
whatever.
come into a 10-inch square.
Cut
You
pieces.
can cut. Yeah, you can make your own little
Scrap
layer
of goodness.
cake. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yep.
think it's really, really fun. So anyway, we thought we'd add a few extras since it was your birthday. And she
And
was like,
spot
spot on. Yeah,
Pretty
spot
awesome.
on. So yeah, really, really good. Really good guessing, Deborah.
Really
So,
cool.
Yeah. All right. And I think that might be, let's see, anything else we had to talk about or add? Let's see.
I think that's everything.
McKay. And then we're going to start, gosh, Thanksgiving is coming up next week. We're still going to we'll still do our same scheduled, we'll still do box opening Wednesday night. We'll maybe try to make it some kind of quick and easy because you might be making pies and
Finishing up things.
pressing table runners and doing all of those things. So we'll make it kind of a nice, fast, quick thing. And then right after that, we're going to be starting our 12 Days of Christmas. Mm-hmm. We've already got it all planned, what we're doing. We're going to do the same thing kind of as last year where we'll have a little technique and then something kind of fun. We are focusing on, we have a couple of projects that we think will be really good for our McKay residents, but also we know a lot of you guys sew for your other local facilities and maybe you have some neighbors or family members that could benefit from some of these items. So we have a couple of things that we're featuring with that, and then some other things that we tested at the Christmas retreat. So you've maybe already seen without knowing that you saw some fun things. So anyway,
Cool.
all right. And the pattern behind us is this one, right?
Little evergreen.
Little evergreen. Speaking of Christmas,
It's cute.
yeah, just a
Yeah,
easy
little square and a square.
yeah, just a little square and a square. That's what all of them are.
And then these are some presents down there.
presents.
Pieced in there. I think in your pattern we do applique bows instead of piece bows, but
We do, yeah. This was hard to describe how to write because all I did was I just took little leftover pieces and put them in there. But yeah, and then
Cute, though.
we sent this in. This was in a magazine, and we changed it to applique because nobody wants to deal with those weird little directions just for one little bow. So, all right.
awesome.
Okay, and then tonight we have lots of boxes to open.
Yes, another
Tonight.
box opening.
So, yeah, because that's what we all need is more fabric. We do. Because, well, you might not need it because it's not really about need, but it's probably ever. But it's really good just to see what's new.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know, for that planning because snow is coming.
It's coming.
We need to be
I
stocked
was just
up.
talking to Marjorie
Stocked
from
up.
Reno. She says she's got snow on the ground in Reno.
Really?
Yeah, she says it's the craziest thing.
Wow.
Yeah, they're headed for the California edge to have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, snow.
Days or more. Yeah, it's crazy. It's coming here too.
It's
Every
been
day,
cold.
it's like, oh, it might. It hasn't.
We keep getting rain.
Yeah, I'm quite sure we'll probably have it by Thanksgiving. We'll have at least a little bit of snow.
Yeah, they
Yes.
said, you know, we watched the Weather Channel, and it said we're supposed to be 40% more snow this year than in previous years.
Well, it's okay. I mean,
I don't mind the snow.
I'm not a huge snow fan, but I appreciate it because it, you know,
The
kills
snowpack
all
is
the
important.
bugs. The snowpack is important for water, all of that. Kills all those bugs that we don't
And
want.
we know how to drive in it.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not worried about it at all.
We've had enough of it and enough black ice and all of that we're
Everyone's
okay.
pretty good about it.
Yeah, our town does not shut down.
No.
When we get extra snow and and slick roads. We're pretty much
and
all over.
our DOT,
They're
our
on
roadways, they are so on it.
Yeah.
And I love it. They finally had figured out, plowing the side streets, moving cars, the whole shebang. They schedule it.
Yeah.
They are super good about making sure we know. When we lived in town, it was very move this.
Because we're coming down.
We'd hug all of our neighbors on one side, and then we'd switch it. We'd help move everybody to move cars, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And we also don't get in trouble. Robert has a 4-wheeler that has a plow on it that he used in town. And they didn't care, as long as he was, of course, not impacting where the plows were going to go or picking on neighbors or anything like that. But the plows would go through, do their thing, and he would do the little tidy up for them.
But everybody wants that great big pile of snow in their yard, if you're a child. Put it here.
Yeah.
Put it here.
Just load it. Wyatt was asking last year, because we have the loaders that we have our turn lane, but of course they plowed the turn lane, and then they'll take a loader and dump trucks and they'll put the snow in there and they go haul it off somewhere. And Wyatt's like, Mom, where are they taking that? Where do they take that snow? And I said, well, where do you think they take that snow? He's like, to their house. Why would you not want a mountain of snow?
Yes.
He's like, can I get on a list? A list of what? I want a mountain of snow. I need one of those.
Ski down it.
Yeah, so he wants to be on the list of dump it here.
Dump it here.
Because of course you have a big open lot. He's like, we have a perfect spot, Mom. They can just back in, dump it, and move on. Like,
Yes.
No, we're not gonna let them know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, my kids love the snow. They are ready for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't mind the snow.
Yeah. At least warms up. It's so cold.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right. Good to hang out as always. Thanks, you guys. So, watch what we've put in our sample sale for you if you haven't seen that yet. That's what I'll play next.
I'll play next for you guys. Mm-hmm.
And then remember, you won't get any other warning because you probably won't see us again before Saturday night. So this Saturday night, 5 p.m. Pacific time, is when Brianna's going to turn it all on. She'll just be sitting there waiting for her
My timer to go off.
And
you'll see on the website, there is a tab that says McKay Fundraiser. It'll be right there.
Right there.
Just like the breast cancer buy now items, it'll look at the same thing, just under the McKay tab.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Have fun.
All right, you guys. See you tonight.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.